We have a brand new trailer for WWE 2K24's Showcase of the Immortals, which features some of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to do a full breakdown of all the matches that were shown off and highlight some of the things you might have missed, including alternate attires, managers, referees, and brand new superstars. Before we get into the video, I do want to thank 2K Sports for sponsoring this video and providing me with a trailer ahead of time so that I could break it down. So let's jump straight into it. Let's take a look at the trailer in more detail as we break it down and highlight some of the things that you might have missed. The trailer opens with several shots of past WrestleMania venues, including last year's WrestleMania 39, WrestleMania 33, WrestleMania 31 and WrestleMania 38. As the trailer fades in, we get our first look at gameplay with the reveal of the Macho Man Randy Savage, who's shown wearing his iconic pink attire from WrestleMania 3 as Savage makes his way to the ring for a match with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, which is the first of the matches to be teased. As the footage fades back in, we find ourselves at WrestleMania 3 for the pre-match face-off between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, which is arguably one of the biggest and most replayed moments in the 40-year history of WrestleMania. As the screen continues to fade in and out, we get the reveal of the WrestleMania 20 arena, where Eddie Guerrero is shown performing a giant frog splash to Kurt Angle, confirming the inclusion of their bout for the WWE Championship. The cool thing about this arena is that it accurately depicts the original venue, with the Tron exit placed in the crowd, as the event took place in Madison Square Garden, which is a smaller venue that sees exits on each side of the ring. One of the things I want to highlight in this footage, and the first thing you might have missed, is that Angle can be seen with his singlet straps down, which is one of several features that return to the series this year, as certain stars include the ability to lower their singlet straps during gameplay. In the next shot, we see the reveal of the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, who's shown making his entrance in the WrestleMania 25 arena, where he would go on to face off against The Undertaker in an attempt to defeat the streak. The next clip is also taken from this match, as we see The Undertaker lift Shawn up for a chokeslam, with this shot giving us a great look at The Undertaker's attire as we're getting his Deadman appearance with the devil logos on the tights. As for Michaels' attire, this event seen him forgo his usual dark outfit to wear white, as Michaels features a special entrance that's seen him descend from the heavens in a bright light. Our next clip confirms the inclusion of the WWE Championship match between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin from WrestleMania X7, which was the second match in their trilogy of matches at WrestleMania, with this shot showing The Rock, who entered the match as the champion, holding aloft the WWE Championship while Stone Cold looks on behind him. The inclusion of this match confirms that we'll see a classic version of The Rock based on his appearance in 2001, which is great news for Attitude Era fans, as we've not seen a classic version of The Rock since 2K20. As the trailer rolls on, we get the biggest reveal yet, with confirmation of the Firefly Funhouse match between John Cena and The Fiend at WrestleMania 36, with The Fiend shown standing over John Cena. Moving on to the next clip, we get our first look at The Fiend's model, which features his WrestleMania attire with the praying hand shirt, with this being the first time we've seen The Fiend since his series debut in 2K20. While only The Fiend is shown, later in the trailer it is confirmed that we'll also get Bray Wyatt as part of this match, as he's shown in his Firefly Funhouse attire with the red jumper. Jumping ahead to WrestleMania 38, we have the WrestleMania return of Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's shown facing off with Kevin Owens, with this confirming their main event match that originally seen Austin's appearance as a guest on the Kevin Owens show before things broke down and we got an unannounced match for the main event. The inclusion of this match confirms that we're getting a modern version of Stone Cold to go alongside the classic one, with this version featuring his Austin 316 shirt, while Kevin Owens' showcase attire includes his yearly take on a classic WrestleMania poster with a Stunner vs Stunner parody of WrestleMania 6. Last year's WrestleMania is up next, with a shot of Bianca Belair's entrance, with Bianca featuring her black and gold outfit as she makes her way to the ring to challenge Asuka in a match for the Raw Women's Championship, though the thing I want to highlight here is the angle of the ramp, as the WrestleMania 39 arena featured a really high stage, and that's something that the developers look to have recreated in-game. Also from this match, we get our first look at Asuka's WrestleMania model, where she's shown in her red outfit with the white and gold face paint. Something else I wanted to highlight in this shot is the detail that's been included for the ceiling, as all the arenas featured in the showcase that have been shown off in trailers all see major improvements to the roof of the stadium, which really adds to the overall presentation, as this arena is specifically modelled on SoFi Stadium with its retractable roof. Moving on to WrestleMania 39, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Charlotte and Royal Rumble winner Rhea Ripley, with this footage showcasing Charlotte's showcase model, which features a grey outfit with diamonds and a new look hairstyle. On the other side of the ring, we get a look at Rhea's showcase model, which features her black and purple Judgment Day attire with the dripping face paint. While Rhea's paint is intact in this footage, this year sees the return of face paint damage during matches, as certain stars who feature face paint will see it wear off as the match goes on. Also from WrestleMania 39, we have a great shot of Cody Rhodes' entrance, with this footage showing off Cody's WrestleMania attire, which features a cape in the style of wings. The next clip shows off 2K's slingshot technology, as we're treated to more footage of the WrestleMania 3 bout between the Macho Man Randy Savage and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, with this footage showing Steamboat clothesline to the outside as the footage seamlessly transitions to gameplay. We also get a similar look at the WrestleMania 3 bout between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, with real footage shown of Hogan preparing for the leg drop before then cutting to gameplay. This shot also confirms the presence of Andre's manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan, as Heenan was ringside in the corner of Andre, where he would go on to get involved. This footage also confirms that we'll see two different versions of Heenan, as while he can be seen wearing white for this match, Heenan was also shown off in footage of Rick Rude and the Ultimate Warrior, which seen him dressed in blue. The next match to be revealed is the WrestleMania 7 bout between Bret the Hitman Hart and Roddy Piper, as we first see real footage of the match as the two men square up, with this then leading to gameplay of Piper as he delivers a running bulldog out of the corner. If I stop the footage on this frame, then you can also see another of this year's referees, as we have an updated version of the classic ref in the blue shirt. The next clip brings confirmation of another of WrestleMania's greatest matches, as we have the WrestleMania 10 ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship between Shawn Michaels and Ramon. This match was a match that seen two championships hanging above the ring, as both men claimed to be the rightful champion. Shown off during the gameplay portion of this clip, we get our first look at a new model for Shawn Michaels, which is better shown in this screenshot that accompanied the trailer, as the developers have added a classic version of Shawn with a younger face and his white outfit with the red hearts. This footage also shows off the new ramp camera, as this year players have the choice of using the regular camera that faces the crowd or a ramp facing camera that faces the stage, with the camera able to be toggled between the two using the pause menu. As we head back to WrestleMania X7, we see more footage of The Rock's match with Stone Cold Steve Austin, as The Rock is shown removing his elbow pad before going on to deliver the People's Elbow, with this shot further showing off the new ramp camera, which completely changes the presentation and helps to highlight the different stages. Also featured in this clip is yet another of the new referees, though the identity of this ref remains a mystery, as he's initially hidden by the rope and then shown facing away from the camera. In the next portion of the trailer, we revisit WrestleMania 20 for another example of the slingshot tech, as Eddie Guerrero is shown throwing Kurt Angle from the top rope, before the footage then transitions to gameplay as Eddie looks to deliver a frog splash, only for Kurt to move out of the way. This footage appears to take place earlier in the match than the previous clip, as this footage shows Angle with his singlet straps still up. Next we get a shot of The Fiend in live action, which leads us to our first look at gameplay from the Firefly Funhouse match, with this footage confirming the inclusion of Bray Wyatt in his Funhouse attire with the red jumper, as well as an alternate attire for John Cena that sees him in his original prototype gear. Also shown, we have another shot of Cena that confirms his Doctor of Thugonomics attire, confirming that this match will include multiple attires to unlock. On that note, another attire shown is John Cena's green respect gear, which was his current attire going into this match, as we see Cena with his green armbands as the Fiend locks in the mandible claw. Heading back to WrestleMania 38, we have more footage of Stone Cold's return in his home state of Texas, with Austin shown throwing Owens into a table that's propped up at ringside as the camera quickly switches to gameplay. We also have a similar cut of the stunner as the real footage transitions to match gameplay of Owens stunning Austin. Meanwhile, in the WrestleMania 39 arena, we see Rhea Ripley and Charlotte perched on the top rope as Rhea delivers an avalanche riptide to Charlotte, which is one of several new moves that have been added as part of a new super finisher option, which allows players to use 3 stored finishers to perform a more powerful match-ending moment. Also from WrestleMania 39, we have another shot of Bianca Belair's entrance as she spins her hair around, with this footage being a great example of the detail that's been added to the stadium, as we get a really good shot of the retractable roof, which really adds to the presentation. As we switch to match footage, we see live action blend to gameplay, with Bianca delivering the KOD on Asuka, with this shot showing off some of the updates to facial expressions, which is another of this year's updates, as creative director Lionel Jinks has revealed that all of the models feature brand new facial rigs. Something else to point out in this footage is the inclusion of WWE referee AJ Smith, as zooming in on the corner of this shot gives us a great look at her model. Next we have a look at the updated model for the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, who's shown here during his Championship Manager entrance alongside Paul Heyman, with the updates to Roman including a new beard and longer hair. Following a quick face-off, we get gameplay of Cody as he performs a Cody cutter, with this footage again showing off the ceiling details, which seems to be a feature that the trailers highlight. Following several shots of WrestleMania venues, we see a clip of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat celebrating his victory over the Macho Man as he's shown exiting the ringside area in the classic WrestleMania carts, with this footage also showing off George the Animal Steele, who was ringside for the match in Steamboat's corner. Also shown off in the WrestleMania carts, we have a shot of Hulk Hogan as he exits the arena after defeating Andre. The next clip contains a spoiler for WrestleMania 10 as we see Razor Ramon victorious in the Intercontinental Championship match, lifting both versions of the title in victory. Championship celebrations then seem to be a running theme as we get a great close-up of Rhea's model as she has her hand raised, with fellow cover star Bianca shown celebrating on the turnbuckle, where as the camera rolls around we get a perfect shot of her attire before we then get a quick glimpse of a new championship victory motion for Rhea Ripley. As the trailer rolls on, we get another look at cover star Cody Rhodes, who's shown mid-war during his pyro, before we then head back in time to WrestleMania 3 and the iconic moment of Hogan slamming Andre, with this footage giving us another look at the update to the classic ref. The trailer text then confirms 21 matches for the mode, spanning 5 decades, with the footage in the background showing another frog splash attempt from Eddie Guerrero in Macho Man's WrestleMania 3 entrance as he poses in-ring. Following several live action shots, the trailer begins to round out with some quick gameplay clips as we see The Fiend delivering a big urinalgi to John Cena, and a clip of Bret Hart trying to lock Stone Cold into the sharpshooter, which is a clip that's taken from their WrestleMania 13 match that's seen Ken Shamrock appear as the guest referee, though he's not shown in the trailer. The final gameplay shot of the trailer is taken from WrestleMania 20, where we get a much better view of Kurt Angle's attire, which is the blue singlet with the stars and stripes. So that's a full breakdown of the new Showcase trailer. There's quite a lot in there, as while we didn't see all 21 matches, we did see previews of a lot of them, with the Firefly Funhouse match top of my list when it comes to the matches I'm most excited to play, but I'd love to know what you think, so please do get involved and let me know what matches you're looking forward to in the comments. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching this breakdown, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.